The man who can defeat Tiger Woods. What happened to John Daly? A man who defied convention, who embraced his vices and yet stood victorious on some of the world's biggest stages. This one's legendary. Our team dug deep into Essentially Sports, Fox, and Golf.com. You'll be shocked by what we found. Let me give you a little backstory on John Daly. John Patrick Daly shocked golf fans as a rookie in 1990 by winning the PGA Championship. Since then, he has been a professional golfer on the PGA Tour. In addition to being a member of the Arkansas Sports Hall of Fame, he owns a golf course in Dardanelle, his hometown in Yell County. Daly has had success in local tournaments and a South African mini tour after turning professional. When the 1991 PGA Championship was being held, he was named the 9th alternate. The other 8 alternates were unable to compete due to a player's withdrawal, and Daly arrived just 2 hours before the competition. So he was not given the opportunity to practice, but he stunned everyone by taking home the trophy, and he became an overnight sports superstar. After establishing himself as a top-tier golfer with his 1995 British Open victory, he was granted exempt status and did not need to qualify to compete on the tour until 2005. He won his second major PGA tournament before turning 30 years old, making him just one of 4 players to do so since World War II. His signature grip it and rip it swing has helped him win 11 driving distance championships, including a run of 8 straight from 1995 to 2002. It took Daly 189 attempts until he finally won a PGA Tour event at the 2004 Buick Invitational. During this drought, Daly became notorious for his provocative antics. He divorced 3 times, went through multiple stints in alcohol rehabilitation programs, and gambled away millions of dollars. John Patrick Jr., Shina Hale, Sierra Lynn, and Austin are Daly's offspring from his 4 marriages. Sherry Miller, his most recent wife, was convicted of money laundering and spent 2 years in prison after their 2010 divorce. While competing in PGA events, he is known to smoke, make jokes to the crowd, and show signs of shaking from alcohol withdrawal. He was the host of The Daily Planet and published a semi-autobiographical biography replete with celebrity anecdotes in 2006 titled My Life in and Out of the Rough: The Truth Behind All the Bull You Think You Know About Me. I Only Know One Way, 2010, and My Life, 2002, are his albums. As an entrepreneur, Daly has been able to capitalize on his fame. In addition to designing golf courses and owning a successful apparel and equipment brand, he has also produced wines and had an endorsement arrangement with the Hooters restaurant chain. From his meteoric rise to his tumultuous personal struggles, Daly has experienced the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. His raw talent and unconventional approach to the game have earned him both admiration and criticism, but it's his resilience and authenticity that truly set him apart. So is John Daly really good? During his prime, American professional golfer John Daly was unstoppable due to his unusual appearance and long shots off the tee. The world of golf will never be the same because of Daly's incredible accomplishments and strong striking. Highlights of Daly's career, including major championships, driving distance records, and impact on the sport, are explored in this article. The legendary Daly was known for his amazing driving distance. At his heyday, he regularly averaged more than 300 yards every drive. His hypnotic tee shot smashing skills captivated golf fans and established new benchmarks for the sport. Daly's thunderous drives sparked a generational shift in golfing emphasis from accuracy to power and distance. Not only was Daly a formidable golfer, but his outspoken personality and unusual style also set him apart from his peers. He was unlike any other golfer because of his long hair, loud clothes, and chain smoking on the course. Daly was a hit with audiences everywhere he performed thanks to his freewheeling and defiant attitude. Fans adored Daly because of his eccentric personality and record-breaking driving distance. In spite of obstacles and moving on to the PGA Tour champions, Daly's influence on the sport is undeniable. In addition to his golfing accomplishments, his entrepreneurial pursuits, and the inspiration he continues to offer to future generations of golfers define his legacy. But Daly isn't only a golfer. He's also dabbled in music and golf course design. His various interests and business energy showcase his energetic nature and determination to succeed. Beyond his on-course achievements, Daly will be remembered for the lasting impression he made on the sport with his own style and attitude. John Daly was a legendary golfer during his peak. He had a reputation for huge drives, an eccentric look, and an intense passion for the game. He cemented his position in golf lore with victory at the PGA and Open Championships. So what happened to John Daly and all his controversies? His controversy started in 1993, his first suspension. Daly left the course midway through a round at the Kapalua International Open. When he was furious about his 77 at the Kemper Open earlier this year, he hurled his scorecard at the scoring tent. In the same year, Daly left the course at the Southern Open without informing his teammates. All of these incidents were covered under the suspension. Later that year, he also checked into a 3-year alcohol treatment program. Unfortunately, he made a triumphant return to the PGA Tour the following year, taking home the trophy at the Bell South Classic in 1994. Next was his incident with Jeff Roth. Daly came dangerously close to hitting professional golfer Jeff Roth with his stroke during the 1994 PGA Tour's NEC World Series of Golf. Because of this, they got into an argument, which escalated into a fight between Daly and the father of Jeff Roth. As they fell to the ground, the crowd swarmed in and separated them. Then came his alcohol addiction in the 90s and early 2000s. After taking home the Open Championship trophy in 1995, Daly's performance dropped, and he had to pull out of several tournaments due to his alcoholism. Daly was penalized for failing to sign his scorecard after finishing with a score of 74 in the 1998 PGA Tour's FedEx St. Jude Classic. He then walked off the course. When Daly tossed his putter and ball into a pond at the 2002 Australian PGA Championship, he was disqualified from the tournament because he failed to sign for a 78. The Australian Tour fined him and required him to pen an apology letter after he verbally assaulted a tour official. Some more controversies came when he was first suspended and fined from Golf Australia for damaging a spectator's camera during the 2008 Australian Open. His second came in December of the same year, when an incident involving the Winston-Salem police led to a 6-month suspension from the PGA Tour. Not only has Daly been fined for these instances, but he has also skipped tee times, walked out on events, and played with bare feet and shirt. His gambling losses totaled over $55 million, with a staggering $1.5 million going down in a single day. As one of those timeless tales of what could have been, Daly's private life has also been the target of mockery due to his 4 unsuccessful marriages. Repeatedly considered Daly to be one of the sport's all-time greats, but despite his repeated comebacks, he was never able to realize his full potential. Well, it would be hard to find a golfer with more personality than Daly. While the 56-year-old's lengthy career has been tainted by controversy, it has also been filled with some truly remarkable performances. Daly has won 5 times on the PGA Tour and won major championships twice. Today, John Daly is celebrated not just for his achievements on the golf course, but for his authenticity. We hope you like this video. If you want more in the world of golf, be sure to subscribe to be updated on our latest videos.